So today's video, we are in the kitchen because you could get a little bit wet and messy. We're going to find out today how polar bears keep their feet warm when they're standing on the cold snow and ice. Because if you went outside with bare feet or walked on your hands in the cold snow and ice, it would really sting. And when we were making snowmen the other day in our snow hedgehog, our hands hurt if we weren't wearing gloves. So we're going to find out today how polar bears keep their feet warm. So to do this, it's like an experiment. And we're going to be doing this in cherubs. So if you're at home, you can do it too. You need 2 blue gloves, which if you're at home, you've got in your home teaching pack. And you need to have gone out and got a block of lard, okay? Butter will not do. You do need a block of lard because this is our polar bear blubber, okay? Polar bears have got blubber all over them and it keeps them lovely and warm, and we're going to have a blubber on our polar bear foot. So it does smell a bit, but it's okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to open up the lard. And we're going to get our glove. Now it's a bit sticky, you might like this. You're going to get our glove and we're going to put all the lard inside one of our gloves. Just one, okay? So it's very, very sticky. Very, very sticky. Okay. Now, yeah. It's all inside. Can you see? Now, we're going to fold over the top of that glove. You might want to use a hair bobble or an elastic band or something to keep it sealed. It will fold over nicely and stick in. And this is our blubber foot. It's our blubber pad. Now, if you're a child or an adult who doesn't like getting sticky, this is the time you get a feel of it instead, because it's all inside the glove. So you can see it's really, really, really squishy. So that's our blubber pad. Okay, so you can put that to one side. Remember, we only used one of the gloves, okay? Give your hands a little wash. If you've covered in lard, a bit of fairy washing liquid will get the lard off nicely for you, okay? So, we'll give our hands a wash, get the lard off. Now, next, we need to make the Arctic, we need to make the snow. So you need some ice cubes. If you haven't got any ice cubes, you could always use, just put a bag in there tied up as long as it's airtight with water in, and smash the ice up. You might even find some frosted ice outside. Okay, so ice cubes into a bowl. This is our Arctic. If you want, you could put a little bit of water in as well. That's what I'm going to do. So I've got my ice cubes. I will tilt you so you can see it. And a bit of water. Has to be cold water. And now, if you put your hand in, it's really, really cold. I would not want to walk on that. Put your hands in. If you're feeling really brave at home, you might put your foot in. It's very, very cold. Ice cubes are freezing. They come out the freezer, don't they? Really, really cold. They're frozen water. And if they warm up, you can see them warming with my hands, it starts to melt. It looks like my hands are raining. But how do polar bears walk on ice loads more than this in snow and not get cold? And that's what we're going to do. So you have your glove that's empty and you have your polar bear hand. You're going to put that inside your empty glove, making sure none of the lard comes out into the other one. Okay. So squeeze it all in. So this is now your polar bear foot. And it's really important, the squidgy lard bit is at the bottom. So you've got your bowl, you've got your polar bear foot. I'm just going to move you down a little bit lower so you can see. Okay, so you've got your bowl, you've got your polar bear foot. You put your hand in, see how long you can last. Ooh, it's cold. And then you put your hand in your polar bear hand. It goes on top of the blubber, on top of the lard. Now I've got a big hand, you'll have littler hands, but can you see my hand is on the top? And when I put it in the ice, I can't feel it. I can leave it there for ages and ages and ages. Look, you can see it's on the ice. Yeah, doesn't feel cold. The blubber, the lard at the bottom of the polar bear's foot keeps the polar bear's feet warmer than our socks and shoes would ever keep them. So polar bears keep their feet warm by having blubber on their feet. Have a try. Make your art it with your ice cubes. Ask your grown-ups to get you some lard. You can always ask us for the gloves. And you put your feet in your blubber. We're going to be doing it here at Cherubs as well, so don't worry if there's something you don't want to do at home. Okay, take care. Hope you find out some more interesting things about polar bears.